Egyptian Numerology, the Pythagorean triangle and its esoteric meaning Part 4. The Egyptian Alchemical triangle. Egyptian concepts of number symbolism were popularized in the West and later became classic formulas among medieval cathedral builders. Egyptian Alchemical triangle. The alchemists also elaborated their theories using the same triangle. They assumed that the whole figure represented the all-pervasive first matter. The vertical side named by Osiris represented the three vital principles: salt, sulfur, and mercury. The long horizontal side named by Isis was the expression of the four basic elements: fire, water, air, and earth. Finally, the hypotenuse named by Horus showed 5 divisions, representing the 5 stages of the development of life: minerals, plants, animals, humans, and enlightened ones. The essential feature for the alchemist was that the diagram reflected the vibrations of spirit manifesting as matter. From the first matter, related to Osiris, life manifested by means of the 4 elements, into the physical world of minerals, vegetation, animals, and humans. The 5 sections demonstrated the theoretical distance separating the different realms. 1/5 is the evolution from mineral to plant, 1/5 from plant to animal, 1/5 from animal to human, but the true fulfillment of the full humanity needs the last fifth of the scale to be completed. The concept of the relationships between 3, 4, and 5 is as ancient as Egypt, and as old as the Great Pyramid of Giza. This powerful, magnificent structure conceals deeply mystical traditions that only recently have begun to be recognized by archaeological research. The distance separating the evolution of plant to human is the same as the one needed by an average human being to attain the high level of an adept. Similarly, the neophyte, aspiring to become an adept, has a difficult road to climb before coming close to the vertex, or highest point that represents the desired union with the divine. The alchemist considered this diagram as a teaching tool for explaining the rules of discipline, meditation, renunciation, and silence that were imposed on the aspirants before they were considered ready for the most sacred and profound teachings. This same diagram also indicated the need to be humble and patient, since the first steps on the path did not justify superiority of the neophyte over an ordinary human being. Only a long and serious preparation would permit true fulfillment of the desired union with the divine. Above the natural human being is the one who has made himself, or herself, the subject of the great work, who is adept, master and magus. The human being who completes the great work by becoming one with the Father, even as the line of Horus in this triangle, completes itself by arriving at the point whence the line of Osiris descends. The line of Osiris shows 3 alchemical divisions. The first division of the Osiris line corresponds to Mercury, since this represents the higher consciousness, pure knowing, which is the first emanation from the one source of being. 17. The second division of the Osiris line shows the symbol of sulfur. Sulfur is related to self-consciousness. With respect to this symbol, Bernard Trevisan reminds us, gold is nothing else but quicksilver congealed by its sulfur. 18. The third division of the vertical line is represented by the symbol of salt. The basis of the great work is balance. By its symmetry, the symbol of salt represents the ancient adage, as above, so below. 19. The line of Isis shows 4 alchemical divisions. They are the well-known symbolical elements that are the building blocks of all manifestation: fire, air, water, and earth. The shape of the human eye itself is of a psychopesis. The spiritual significance of seeing eye to the mirror of the soul was highly regarded by numerous Renaissance artists who used this form extensively in art and architecture. The 5-fold symmetry of the hypotenuse symbolizes the development of life in its evolution toward the light. It is related to the basic aspects of the 4-fold symmetry of elemental nature represented by the line of Isis. The process described by sacred geometer Robert Lawler can be summarized succinctly: at the origin and end all differentiation merges toward unity. An object A and its human perceiver B are contained within an all-pervasive unity, that can be symbolized by the number 1. This can be expressed by the formula, a B equals B:1, in which the object is related to the human, as the human is related to the whole. Lawler suggests that this is a proportion upon which the experience of knowledge can be formulated and that this is the goal of dynamic meditation. This concludes Part 4 on Egyptian numerology, the Pythagorean triangle and its esoteric meaning. Stay tuned for Part 5 and also get your free numerology reading with the link down below in the descriptions part of the page. Donations can be made via Cash App $top9. Thanks in advance.